Maybe there are situations where your team is just not helping you out when you need help. Maybe there's situations where you're on a point by yourself, you don't really have much health left, and the entire enemy team is there. This game puts you in a lot of unfair situations. But with that being said, if you're put in an unfair situation that you can't necessarily control, why are you getting mad about it? It's just part of the game. There's times where you're just gonna get messed up and there's not much you can do, and that's okay. There's going to be times where that happens. Even in real life, there's times where there's going to be situations where life is just unfair. There's not much you can do about something, and that's just how it's got to be. But if all you do is just rage about it and get mad and don't deal with it in a healthy way, nothing is going to improve. You're in the same situation, but it's just worse because now you're mad. You gotta learn how to deal with being put in an unfair situation. And sometimes, if something's out of your control, you just gotta be like, oh, well, I was just unlucky, and then move on. And if you can't do that, then yeah, again, maybe take a break, maybe log off. I think it's just very important because, us as gamers, a lot of times we want to blame something, anything other than ourselves. We want to blame the game, we want to blame the devs, we want to blame our teammates, we want to blame our enemies, we want to blame everything except for ourselves. And I'm not saying, again, I did bring up bad players. Sometimes you're just put in a situation where you just have teammates that are just not pulling their weight, and maybe that is the reason why you lost. But again, that is a situation that was outside of your control. You don't choose your teammates. Unless you do. If you bring in your friends, then you do choose your teammates. But if you're solo queuing specifically, you don't choose your teammates. You gotta learn to accept that things are outside of your control and just roll with the punches.